two opportunities to gather in retreat this year. Portugal, the first week of September, and Thailand, the first week of December. Both of these are going to be exploration through yoga, through embodied movement, through mythology, community, land, and eco-somatic. They have their own flavor. I'm working with some beautiful co-facilitators. You can check both of those out in the links below. Hello there, coming to you from beautiful Bali, from our Mindfulness School teacher training right now. And this morning we moved and breathed and just found all of, investigated all of the ways in which the mind travels to the past and to the future. I mean, there's a zillion ways in which we do that. So we leave, and then all the ways that we also come back. And luckily we have all these knobs and levers and senses in our body, and they're all pathways home to the present moment. Because the mind can take us out of this timeline of like here and now. But the things that can only happen now are the breath and sensation and sound and what we can see. So we really explored sensorially as pathways back home. So that's the invitation. So we'll move and breathe and explore the ways in which we leave and the ways in which we return. So we'll begin standing, and for a moment, have your eyes open. And take a look around you, your room, where you're at, and not just the things that you always see, but take a moment to really notice some nuance of something that you don't typically see. So maybe where the wall meets the ceiling, or just some little nuance, and you practice seeing subtlety in a room that you've likely been in many, many times, or wherever you are. Dropping a layer below, or a few layers below, what commonly takes your attention. And then begin to close the eyes, or let them be heavy. And bring that same sense of orienting and curiosity inside your body or on your body. So maybe you notice wind or a fan hit your skin, or the way the clothing touches you. And then internally as well, sensations, temperatures, heartbeat, pulse, emotion. What's moving through you. Sound. What can you hear? Maybe my voice is the loudest, but can you move behind that curtain of layered sound to the most subtle? Feel your feet on the floor. Soften the knees and begin to push down. And maybe you kind of go from side to side a little bit, pushing more into one foot and then more into the other. And let the body sway along with that. Finding some sway in the body, but the movement's happening from you pushing into the earth and moving side to side. So we're always pushing, rooting into soil, and movement happens from ground. Yeah. Bring some spiral into the body, or some figure 8. Doesn't have to be linear, or even, perfect circle. Just sway. Still feeling the earth under feet, pushing into the earth to find the movement in the body. A couple more rounds of breath, just in spiral and in swirl. All right, and then coming to the top of your mat or the top of your space. I love this word, anapanasati, and it's the only breath cue the Buddha ever gave. And the invitation is when you're inhaling, or the question is when you're inhaling, do you know that you're inhaling? Are you aware? And when you're exhaling, do you know that you're exhaling? And it's this invitation and inquiry, like, do you know the waters that you're swimming in? What you're doing, do you know that you're doing it? Are you with what's happening? And it's pretty impossible to always stay there. But the invitation is to notice when you are there. And when you leave, eventually you'll notice when you're gone. And that's the beautiful pivot when you can come back, because you can never turn the ship back around until you realize that it's sailed away. One more full rounded breath, tracing in and tracing it all the way out. Yeah. And then bend the knees, push into the feet. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the heels and reach through the edges of you, reach past the fingers. And then exhale, you're going to yield, melt all the way down to the earth. Forward fold. Yeah, full rounded breath. And then put the weight into the right foot, and we're going to come all the way back up and just gently lift the left leg. You can lift it just barely off the ground, or you can lift it all the way up. Reach the arms up, and then exhale. Everything comes back down. Left foot, pour all the way forward, soft. Use the whole exhale to get where you're going. And then let the head hang. Put the weight into the left foot, and then slowly you unfurl up. Right foot comes up a little bit, maybe just the heel, or it can come up more. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Slowly let the heart lead you down. Weight into the right foot. Let this be really slow. I'm going to get lightheaded, but just exploring, lift and pour. All right, and this time we're going to take a little airplane. It can be small or it can be big. Wave the arms back and then come back up. I like to bend the standing leg a lot. That's kind of like the shock absorber. One leg mountain, and then exhale. We're going to step back into like a lunge with airplane arms. Yeah, reaching back, and then lift the arms up, crescent lunge. Yeah, and stay here for a beat. Feet are on train tracks. And then exhale, we'll revolve to the right. So open up, and then the arms will come down and come back center, heart turns center. Inhale, maybe press into both legs, so lengthen both legs and twist, open the arms, sink the hips, and then come back towards center as the arms drop. So you'll find a pattern in your body. This is just one that I'm doing. Maybe yours is a little bit different. So it's just a twist, a gentle twist, and the legs are lengthening, they're pulsing a little bit, lengthening and sinking once more. Open. Open, open. Back arm drops. Left arm lifts up and back. Maybe the left hand goes behind the head to really give some drama to this. Let the back of the heart lift the front of the heart up. And then exhale, left hand comes down and right arm comes up into a twist. Yeah, maybe rotate the wrist. And then exhale, right hand comes down, two. Step back, downward facing dog. And just wiggle out here. Hands come back to the feet. And when you arrive, push through the feet and slowly roll up. And in a weird way, like trying to find nooks and crannies, nonlinear, you'll move to the top of the mat and take several steps to get there. You know, like lean too far one way and lean too far the other way, just trying to get some sensation in the body and noticing what's here. And all of these sensation cues are only happening right now. And you notice the mind, doing mind things, mind stuff, past, future. Bring it back to the sensation in the body or the breath. And step towards the top of the mat. Find your feet. Trace an inhale. And trace an exhale. Ha. Inhale. Reach the arms up, lift the heels. Reach beyond your fingers. And then it's a slow melt down. Heels touch, knees soften, and then heart leads you down. Yeah, weight into the left foot, and we're going to rise up into one leg mountain or something like that. And exhale, airplane. Yeah, one more time. Inhale, one leg mountain. Really bend the standing leg. It'll give you, it'll help you with your calibration. Airplane, and you keep the arms as they are and just reach the leg back and the toes will find earth. And when they do, push through the front foot, lift the arms up, crescent lunge. Take a beat here. And then similar pattern on the other side. Exhale, twist. Let the arms reach down. Heart comes forward. Inhale, lift, lengthen the legs. Exhale, sink the hips, revolve to the left. Inhale, push through the feet, lift the legs. Twice more like that with your own breath. And then open and stay. Back hand comes down, right arm comes up, exalted warrior, and maybe right hand comes behind the head. You can press the head back into the hand into the head, and then lift the heart up, up, up. And then slowly come down. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Low lunge twist here. Rotate the top arm, just feeling what you feel. And then left hand comes down, downward facing dog. Wag the tail. Ha. Make a sound, another sensory, vibratory, reminder of this instrument of us, instrument of you. Only happening right now, slowly, like you're doing a walking meditation with your hands. Walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees. And push through the feet as you rise up. And then again, find a strange way to the top of the mat. And notice if you begin to move in a pattern, and maybe you can move in a different way. It kind of keeps the mind engaged in whatever this thing is that you're doing. And we'll meet at the top of the mat, find both feet. Inhale, lift both arms up, lift both heels up, and then exhale, melt yourself down, like drizzle down slow. Put the weight into the right foot. Inhale, lift left leg up. And exhale, just step all the way back here into airplane lunge. Front foot presses, lift the arms up, crescent lunge. 3 times here. Exhale, revolve. And inhale, lift. And this time stay open here, reach. A little bit different. Right arm this time is going to come underneath the left arm. And take eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, lean back slightly. And then exhale, plant the back heel down, slowly unwind the arms, warrior 2. Yeah. And stay here for a moment and find a little bit of buoyancy, a little bit of like levity in the legs. And we'll just lean back into reverse warrior or reverse triangle and then come all the way forward, extended side angle, and you'll move slowly in between these 2 shapes. Really push through the front foot to help you lift up. And you can sink into the hips as you come forward. One more time like that. Use the whole breath to get where you're going. The whole inhale is a movement, and this time the whole exhale, you're going to wave all the way down. Left hand plants, turn all 10 toes to the right. And either you can sink the hips down. I like to walk the front foot back. You can sink the hips down. Or you can kind of move and still find a pulse. Like kind of rainbowing back and forth, and it's your choice. This actually feels quite nice. So just stay wherever you'd like to be and feel either the movement, or if you're more still, you can feel more of like the pulse. Or maybe you can begin to tap it with sound again. Orienting with your sight. So many pathways back to now. will meet with hips on the ground. You can slide the left leg next to the right ankle and come up and just take a simple seated twist. Rotate head, rotate neck, and maybe checking in, like what are the ways that you typically leave? You know, what's been your method of operation getting out of the present moment of late? I've been a pretty even blend of rumination about the past and anticipation about the future. I'm ping-ponging back and forth. So to get into my body and to like really track sensation is a big salve for me right now. Slowly unwind. Janu Shirshasana, right leg out, left leg in. Just fold forward. Just a few rounds of breath here. Folding forward. You can find sway. Slowly coming back up. Just look to the left, plant the hands, and come back downward facing dog. And just take a full round of breath when you arrive. Kind of sway the hips and then walk the hands back to the feet. When you get there, soften the knees, push through the feet, push into the soil, and let yourself rise up. And you move to the top of the mat now in a different way. Maybe some sound. And find your way. Topo mat. Bend the knees, push through the feet, lift up. Maybe the heels lift, reach past the fingers. The heels drop, knees soften, heart drizzles down. Put the weight into the left leg. Push through the left foot. Lift right knee up. So kind of an upward drip. And then exhale, you're going to hinge forward. Right leg comes back, kind of airplane lunge, and then push through the front foot, lift arms up. Exhale, revolve to the left, and 3 times you'll take this little pattern. I call it like a Vinny, when we're like just taking 2 poses and moving them together. That's what we've been calling them here in training. Just 2 poses and explore breath and movement in between the 2. And then stay open. Yeah. And then the left arm is going to kind of swoop forward and underneath and take eagle arms just for a moment here. Maybe you lift the elbows. Full round of breath. And then back heel plants, warrior 2. Slowly unwind the arms. I like this transition with the arms. Feels like a ninja. Warrior 2. And then now we move in between reverse warrior, reverse triangle, and extended side angle. I like to lengthen the front leg and reach back. It gives me some push into the front foot. Your choice. And then I like to bend deeply as I come forward. And then how much like fluidity can you find, undulation can you find in the movement? If we were all in a room together, everyone would be moving at different paces and different places. It's so beautiful to watch. This inner rhythm expressing so differently for everyone. All right, this time windmill hands all the way down, and we're going to come in to the Alton toes. There's got to be a better name for that, but that's what I got. Alton toes to the left. Walk the left leg back and then slide the hips down. And your choice what you'd like to take here. More active or not. Get a good shot of Petra, my peregrine falcon, in this position. I love her. I'm going to turn. Seated twist. So just going to pull right knee towards left ankle. Take a gentle twist. Push down through the sit bones. Reach through the crown of the head and imagine like there's a little bit extra space through each vertebrae, like somebody could whisper through them or a breeze could float through. Unwind. Left leg goes out to the side, right leg in, and pour yourself forward. Maybe elbows come down, maybe hands come forward. Stillness or sway. Some sound, some sigh, little love notes for the body. And excellent pathways back to now. Slowly come up, Sukhasana. Bring the knees, fold the knees up however you'd like. Just swaying in the body. Let the shoulders float, let the head have space, make space. Some sighs, some hums. Let's do some tapping on the body to end. I like to bring fists, but you can bring fingertips, you can bring palms. Just want to like feel into the body and just really feel the vibration. And can you kind of paint, like as if you were painting yourself into being, the whole body? Like fingertips on the face. The method of the tapping can change depending on where you are. But see if you can, get a hand or get an intention everywhere. Just kind of filling yourself in. And sometimes it's nice to kind of squeeze a bit as well. Get the feet, the heels. Here, now. Not as a command, but as an invitation, like remember, like right here, the mind. We can get so lost in the mind. Feel in, arms, shoulders. Try to find some connection everywhere. Back. Sigh, sway, feel, listen. Eyes can float open, see. A few more rounds of breath here. I'm going to leave you with an inquiry that you could journal. We spent some time journaling and sharing in class today about what are the ways in which you leave. You know, the methods of exit from the moment. And what are the methods of return? How do you come back? What are the pathways that are the easiest, and what are ones that you could prime and tend to? I think it's a very important inquiry. And thank you for joining me. And if you're interested, next year we'll be running another training. We run about one a year. It's asana and embodiment and many, many, many other things. And we're considering doing it online next year. We may still run one in person as well, but also doing one online. So if that is of interest, let us know. It's been such a joy to, as a group, like a collective body, remember and forget and remember again, the way back into our individual body and the collective body. It's medicine. It's medicine. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your time and your trust.